Hello guys, Ace here. I want to give my thoughts on the second trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So yes, I gotta say for what it is, they kind of give some more information, but like a lot of people said, Nintendo, Pokemon Company, Game Freaks, whoever, are still kind of holding back, but that's really nothing new from them. They've done that before with Sword and Shield, even with Sun and Moon, X and Y, etc., etc. Yeah, they done that before. I mean, heck, to some extent, that when at IGN a long time ago, someone reviewed an early copy of Black and White. However, Pokemon Company basically told them, yeah, you can't mention this, and this until the game comes out. A lot of people, including myself, said that's so stupid. I think to some extent that Pokemon Company at that time kind of get the message, but I don't know if they really kind of understand it. But that was bullshit to some extent, in my opinion there. But that's in the past. So yeah, so they kind of showed something more info, but at the same time there are still some questions. But again, the game's not gonna come out until November 18th, so they finally announced the date. I mean, usually it's in November, and the reason also why November, probably that was a sweet spot. I know they've been starting like theater sometimes was October. This is when worldwide release, even December at one point. And then prior to that, when it wasn't a worldwide release, yeah, it was like weird times, but mostly focusing on the Japanese side. By X and Y, that's basically announced that, yeah, they're gonna do worldwide release. And if you wonder why they haven't done that before, easy. At the time, Game Freaks admitted it. They said that developing the game and localizing at the same time wasn't easy for them. So you cannot see with Pokemon X and Y to some extent. There was a game-breaking glitch to some extent there. So, I mean, it is what it is. But now it's going to be worldwide. Freaking awesome. 4-player co-op for the first time ever. Usually it's just competitive. Online is probably going to be a key thing here. So with that said, overall, the game itself looks sort of interesting if you're Pokemon fans. So especially the new Pokemon Lechonk, that's gonna be a meme there. So the question really now is, I'm a Pokemon fan, I'm probably, chances are high, me playing this game on November 18th. But for a casual Pokemon fan or someone who wants to get into the Pokemon, is this sort of a good Pokemon to start in? It depends. So first of all, a lot of people hope that the battle or catching the Pokemon is kind of like Arceus, where you don't have to battle someone, you can just capture the Pokemon. The problem is there was a clip that they show where trained to kind of crouch and went to this one particular Pokemon, but then there was a jump cut, then there was another jump cut where the Pokemon trainer used the Pokeball. So right now people don't know what it is, so just have to wait and see. They have still time before November 18th. Graphic-wise, well, it's Game Freaks, so you're gonna have to give them a bone to some extent. They kind of compensate with the technology, which is, you know, transferring Pokemon from the DS to the 3DS to the GBA to the mobile to the Switch. So you gotta give them at least credit for that one. So, but yeah, when it comes to the graphic, yeah, you gotta understand that Game Freak, they're not good doing console type quality work. I mean, they kind of do with indie games, but when it comes to like something big, yeah, it's a little bit challenging for them. That's why with Diamond and Pearl, they had to outsource it to someone, but they were focusing on Legend Arceus. So a lot of people basically suggest to start outsourcing if they can't do it themselves. If they can find someone who's willing to do it, worth their time, maybe. Because yes, Pokemon Snap was developed by Namco Bandai, so you can see there. But again, you know, see what happened. Probably the story's going to be good. The mechanic maybe is going to improve it. And another one, still, I know it's kind of, it is what it is. And Junichi basically explained it before, is that the lack of voice, and when the Pokemon still using digital random synthesizer voices, yeah, kind of makes sense. And the reason behind that really is that he did say this before, that there was a consideration with Sword and Shield to have actually voices and make the Pokemon actually have voices rather than weird synthesizer. But he said that if they would do that with a lot of Pokemon, then it'll end up being longer to develop, and they do have a certain date. Yes, they have to have the November because, again, credit to the Spawncast crew with Spawnwave is that they have some sort of a merchandise deal. So the minute the game's out, they have to do merchandise, dolls, bag, shirt, coloring book, toys, you name it. So they have this partner to do it. So they probably have some sort of, again, window they have to do it. A great example I can remember in my top of the head is the G.I. Joe sequel, the one with The Rock. They postponed that movie because it was just bad from what I understand, but unfortunately the swags, the stuff was already released, so it was a lot of confusion, but it is what it is. So again, it is kind of like sort of a challenge for Game Freaks and Pokemon Company with the merchandise license they have to deal with. So I mean, it is what it is for what it is. I mean, $60. Again, just like The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, it's on the eye of the beholder. People will buy it. I can guarantee you. If Sword and Shield sold well, and that one doesn't have a national deck because people were not happy about that, it's probably the same thing with Scarlet and Violet because this game also will not have a national deck. I think it's done. They got rid of it. Like, hey, you know, I mean, like I said in my previous video, maybe in a update, outsource it, whatever. But why do it if the game's already old? Just saying, but who knows it. So those are my thoughts for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer. Interesting. Definitely I'm gonna get the game. Like, it is what it is. So with that, I'll see you guys later.